Okay, good afternoon, folks. Back in Elite Dangerous again today. So, going to be doing a bit of bounty hunting. We've managed to stack up a number of massacre missions for a particular pirate faction by flying around 3 different systems, which are all within 10 light years of a particular system. And basically, we're going to go and shoot a lot of pirates and see how much money we make. So it should be a fairly chill afternoon. Just making sure everything's okay with the stream. So in terms of currently our transactions, as you can see, we've got quite a number. I think we're going to be looking at something around 72, maybe a few more pirates over the course of this session. Got some deserters in there as well, but they are from the same faction, so they may well be pirates themselves. I won't be aiming to shoot anyone who's not actually wanted, because otherwise there's a risk that I will become wanted, and we don't want to make that mistake. So we're going to be going to this system, PSPF-LF2. But first things first, just want to play around a little bit with the loadout, as we're predominantly going to be shooting things today. In terms of my optional internals, I don't need that. So that's a bit of spare space. I don't need passenger cabin because we will not be taking on any passengers. Planetary vehicle hangar isn't required, nor is another passenger cabin. Frameshift drive interdictor maybe. Detailed service scanner, not technically, but does no harm being there. There's not really anything else I can put in that slot. So let's just... Also, weapons need a little bit of a change up, so we're just going to go through now. So I'm going to want to put some railguns in. Okay, and that's the feedback cascade for the taking down of, well, preventing people using shield cells when I'm shooting them. Assume that I can actually hit them as they're trying to charge up. That will interrupt the function of the shield cell bank and also prevent it being used for a short period of time afterwards, I believe. So we've got collector limpets already, don't need more of those. Just scrolling through all the kit I've got. Here's the other railguns. So we'll put those in. Just find the other medium railgun. There it is. Transfer that in there. Now, we're doing fine for power. I've got a large plasma accelerator which I'm going to swap out. Put one of my turreted burst lasers in instead. So we'll have 3 large turreted burst lasers engineered to be efficient. which will help. That's actually turreted. Don't know why it's still showing a fixed icon. That's got to be a bug. Okay. Right, and I'm going to go for a large beam laser. The reason I'm going for that is the large, sorry, not large, huge beam laser. And the reason I'm going for that is that's got engineered for being both efficient and thermal vent. The rail guns and the beam laser itself will tend to generate a bit of heat. So being able to get rid of some of that excess heat is a good move. We're going to need that. That can go in there. And plenty of shield cells, basically. Because we're going to be potentially out there for a while. So that's another one. Let's just see the level of modification. That's the highest that can be engineered. So in that goes. Yeah, see the power's going right up. Right, now the beam laser's pretty power hungry, so I'm guessing that's going to be right down the bottom. There it is. Okay. We're just a smidgen under our power, which is pretty good actually. So shield cell banks, fighters, shield cell banks and collector limpets. We got those three, so we'll probably go for some hull reinforcement as we're talking about PvE. So a couple of hull reinforcement packages, just slot them in there. Have we gone past them or? Nope, I hadn't gone down far enough. There we go. With a hull reinforcement in case they do manage to take my shields down. That will give me a bit more time to get out. Utility mount should be shield boosters, heat sinks, and a kill warrant scanner. Yeah. And hard points, beam laser, burst laser turrets, and 4 railguns. Okay, so next thing to do is to check that we do have active crew, which we do. Good. Now we need to check our power. So that's good. And now play around with the fire groups. So we're going to need the kill warrant scanner on the secondary trigger, and then we'll have all of the railguns there. Collector limpets. Oh. Yeah. Just want to avoid making mistakes, so we'll have frame shift interdictor on the primary trigger, and here the discovery scanner. Okay, that should work all right. Right, I think we are about ready to make a move. Go and shoot an awful lot of pirates. So we're going to have to shoot about 70 to 80 odd. Stacked up a load of missions, assassinations, and various go shoot a load of pirates. We'll see how much money it makes. It won't compare to Void Opals at the moment, but it might be close, which would be good. So, can I actually get direct line of sight on the body? Yes, I can. So we can jump straight from here. Make sure I'm orientated right. And jump. Stream looks good. Excellent.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, that's good. So,
Objective detected.
just do a scan. Looks like there's some signal sources being found. They should come up here. Okay. We've got a couple of identifiers, but none are showing as mission ones yet. So what we will do is we'll just scan the ones that have come up. Okay, that's not of interest. We've got some people maybe buzzing us, so there might be people that we're after. Third lance and anaconda would be... Oh! Okay, this is interesting. Sort out my pips. Deploy my fighter. Got the hard points. Well, there we go. They found us out of analysis mode. And scan. Target the power plant. And get the turrets firing. And a bit of the railguns. Right, so they're deadly, so they probably got shield cells, so I need to keep where I can, hitting them with the railguns. So we get the shields down. That way the cascade feedback can interrupt any attempts. Okay, I'm going. See if we can get these shields down. There we go. Right, almost over. Biggest problem now will be if they try and jump out. And they are. Right, so we need some power to engines so we can get after them. Yay. He's flying right past me. He's trying to stay away from me so that his shields can come back up. Of course, I don't want that. There we go. Got ya.
Roger that. Initiating automated retrieval. Sky is clear. No more targets.
So, we'll just head towards the debris because there's probably... Oh, actually, I might have all of those materials. Yep, got the lot. Nothing there that I want. So we'll just wait for the fire. And we'll move on to the next. Now I don't think that was one of my direct targets. Brian Scanlon, Grimwood. Yeah, so that was just an opportunistic pirate. Picked on the wrong ship.
Shift drive charging.
So we need to keep an eye out for Brian Scanlon and for Grimwood.
2, 1, engage.
And if we can, so the Anaconda. What's the Anaconda? Who are you? Okay, so mission target. But not one of the Pacific two that I'm looking for. Geordie Star Sailor. Wanted. So, Travin Stormkeep. You see there's a lot of these pirates in this system. Okay, they're not appearing on my sensor. That's weird. I'm selecting a target ship. Yeah, there it is. Should come up. And federal agents, so they're not my target. There's the drop ship. Don't want to do this for too long. Just see if we can find the individual targets I'm after. But we really want to jump into a res and start the main bit of work, which is going to be blowing a lot of people up. Okay. So none of them are coming up, but we do have those. So that's probably where my deserters are hanging out. Hopefully they are also pirates. Threat free is nothing to worry about in this ship. So we drop in here and we see what's what. And hopefully this is one of the people we're looking for, and hopefully they are not only wanted, but they're a pirate, so that they will count against multiple missions. The way I've got the missions set up, because they come from different factions for the most part, a single pirate kill counts against all of those missions. If you take missions from the same faction, then the kill is only allocated to one of the missions you've got from that faction, which means that you have to add them up and you end up killing a lot more. So you need to be careful of that when stacking your missions. But for the most part, it's not going to be a problem here. So there was another one, wasn't there? Yep. Hopefully this is the two deserters.
Mission objective detected.
Right. Heron.
Scan detected.
Okay. So that is just a pirate.
Copy. Deploying the fighter.
Pity. I would have preferred.
Fighter is ready. Give the order, Commander.
But you are a target and you are wanted. So, let's get on with it, shall we? Thermal vents dropping my heat. Using shield cells. Hit them with the beam to drop my heat because of the thermal vent. There we go. Putting a lot of chaff out, but they're not getting through. Those other ships, I'm hoping, are system security.
Multiple
Whoa.
hostiles ships in this sector, Commander.
Looks
Let's not
like
call
we've
them all
been
out at
dropped in on.
once.
Right, one at a time. Let's see how we can do in this. This is getting a bit more exciting. So we need to get this one first. Gonna have to pop a shield cell. Yeah, a bit toasty. But we're doing okay. They're focusing on me, not the fighter. Not sure who they are yet. The shields are back. Heat sink this time. I've got way more shield cells than heat sinks, so I want to preserve my heat sinks. Almost there on this one. Trying to run for it. Don't want them to do that. Right, they got away. That's frustrating. So that leaves us with these guys, who we will probably make short work of. Should be noted that I've looks like system security or my fighter have been doing well. Maybe just my fighter. Right, we got one shooting us, trailing us, but we want to get to this one because we want to get the kill. Have it. There we go. We bag them. And we need to do the same with this one. So basically I was dealing with one pirate and got jumped by others. But they lost. And there we go. Right, so what's that? Who are you? Okay. That's not going to save you.
Target their subsystems, Commander.
Okay. So we don't want to pick up those superconductors because they will be illegal goods. The heat resistant ceramics I want. Element composites I want. But most of the rest of these... Oh, crystal shards. Okay, so let's drop out the collector. Get my fighter back in.
Roger that. Initiating automated retrieval.
Deal with it. Right, why did that collector limpet expire? Okay, so this is just gonna scoop some bits and pieces for me. We will drop another one out.
Retrieval complete. Fighter bay is secure.
Okay. I know that I want those, and they're ahead but too far away. And I want those, and they're behind. And at 36%. They're at 46. Right, we can only get one, so we'll try for these. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, we've done it with the collectors this time. Oh well. So transaction wise, just check that things are going well. Yeah. Managed to get a little bit in the day before, so some of those.
Frameshift drive charging.
Have a bit more. Yeah, space again today.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Bit of bounty hunting. Need to read up on a few things in Pathfinder just to make sure I'm playing the game optimally. And I need to get my party properly rested up because they've all still got, a lot of them have still got strength damage. So, elite and shooting things today. Federal Corvette. Who are you? You could be one of the 2 deserters I'm looking for. No. So given that you're not, yeah, let's focus on that. Okay. Usually if any of these were the people I'm looking for, the name should swap. I should come up with the actual name. Yeah, you do. You'll get 1 point of strength back for a rest overnight at Oleg's. Oh, fair enough. You know, make sure you enjoy what you're playing. But yeah, you do. But obviously, I've picked up more strength damage, and I don't know how much I've taken, so I need to sort of get my party sorted out before I go chasing after Tarkuchio under this old sycamore. Right, let's see who's in here. Okay, almost there. And we drop. Right. That further lance. That's likely to be where the problem is.
Commencing
And
fighter
that is
deployment.
indeed One of the deserters I am looking for.
Fighter deployed. I'm here if you need me.
And they are, by the looks of it, also a pirate. So, they're not going to last very long. Only rated competent. And we're done.
Incoming mission critical message.
Do I want any of these? No, I do not. Right. These guys shouldn't be wanted, but I am on the hunt for pirates, so let's make sure that they're not targets. And they're not. Okay, so navigation wise, I think it's time to drop into a res zone for a bit. I've just killed the pirate. Stop moaning. Oh, don't want to lose the fighter if I don't have to.
Commencing recovery, Commander. Stand by.
Okay.
Cannot comply.
Oh,
Automated retrieval complete, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
okay, so there is a second deserter we are looking for. This could be them. Luckily for me, it looks like they're in the same direction as the Hazres that I want. Just check contacts in case. There's a third lance out there. Is actually ahead. But no frag. So Hazres is reasonably close. Wondering what this is. Convoy dispersal plan. Okay. Weapons fire detected would be of interest, because that would indicate most likely the presence of pirates or other criminals shooting things. Well, that wasn't that, so we'll leave that one alone for the moment. We focus on this. Right, almost there.
Mission objective detected.
Cool.
Scan detected.
Okay. We are going to want the fighter out.
Commencing fighter deployment.
Oh,
SLS is online. Standing by.
okay, wrong faction. So, although they might be wanted, not the people I'm actually looking for. That's just, yeah, they're not showing as mission targets, so I could take them, but I am better off focusing my
Commencing recovery,
efforts.
Commander. Stand by.
So that wasn't a mission target at all. There's a Pirate Lord, Grimwood, but none of them were Grimwood. Bit of a bug, maybe.
Fighter is on board, Commander.
Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, lucky for them, I'm not interested, so they get to carry out. Just get out the mass log.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I may have to go and scan the nav beacon in a bit to find the last of the Pirate Lords. But right now we won't worry about that. Just out of interest. There was one for deserters. Yeah, and that hasn't come up. Okay, the deserter one might be a bit of a pain, they might just be in Super Cruise. We are going to focus Imperial Cutter. They are the right. They would count, but let's drop into the house res for a bit and start clocking up some, and we can come back to Super Cruise later and look for deserters. Because it's possible that some of the ones in here might count against both. Yeah, I think you're right there. I did read a good tip today which says that basically if you try to pick up mercenaries when you're level 1, they only cost you 500 gold, whereas at level 2 it's something like 2000 gold. So sounds like a good plan. Right. Almost there. Yeah, anyone whose name has come up is a deserter because they're talking, trying to warn me off. I'm not interested in them yet. There we go. And we're in the house res. So no system security.
Copy. Deploying the fighter.
Ooh, you. Who are you?
SOS is online. Standing by.
Oops.
Scan detected.
Right.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
Let's get started.
Scan detected.
Okay.
Temperature critical. Scan detected.
Sorry, the bot just modded you again, didn't it? Okay. I need to take a look at those mod settings. Right, did it give you any message when it modded you? But it's just telling me that it timed you out for 30 seconds. Okay. It's set to balanced mode. Okay, yeah, it's set to balanced mode. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on that just in case, because obviously I don't want that to happen. Right, let's go find the pirates. I'll need to look into the Stream Elements bot on how many messages or whatever it considers spam. Okay. Well, you're a target. Bye bye.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
Right. Python. 2 Pi street map. No. Ione Fisher. You seem to have been naughty. Get ready to open fire. Nonchalantly fly up to them. Actually going to have to boost a bit to get close enough. Think I have their attention? Slow down as we get closer. They want to stay in front of my guns, they can.
Temperature critical.
Okay. And yep.
Under attack.
Looks like we've got a runner, Commander. Let's take them out before they jump.
Don't want them jumping away, don't want to have all that effort wasted. There we go. And they're done. $262,000 credits, that's pretty nice. So, next. All gone quiet all of a sudden. a spin around, see if anyone's shooting anyone. Okay, nothing there, so we go through the ring and see the other side. See if much seems to be happening here. There's a load of ships. There's some shooting, but oh, a vulture, that should probably be a pirate. They're wanted, but they're the wrong faction. Federal agent won't be what I want, but let's... Another one. Okay, they're of no interest. Python. Who do you work for? Okay. Who do you work for? It's a bit disappointing this for a Azres. Turn a little way a bit and come back. See if we pick up anything more interesting as we get further away. All a bit quiet, really. Some shooting going on over there, though. That we know is good, which means they are
Target destroyed.
okay. So they defended themselves. Right, we might need to consider another res zone.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
You work for who? Okay. Well, fair enough.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Done.
Sky is clear. No more targets.
That's the problem. Where are my targets? I need more pirates. Here, pirates. Okay, let's head back towards the middle. See if anything comes up. And just the one that I know isn't a pirate. Redistribute the power, because... Oh, there's some shooting. Go have a look. Right, so you're not going to be a pirate in a Type 6. You might be a target for pirates in a Type 6. But you will not yourself be a pirate. Okay. Anaconda. Coming up behind me. This is what we're looking for. Nice. And another one. Well, one at a time. One at a time.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Scan detected.
Shields are down. I need covering fire.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Hull at 50%.
Okay.
They're taking out my shields, performing evasive maneuvers.
I'm about to take out theirs. There we go. That should get their attention.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Warning. Temperature critical. Scan detected. Scan detected.
Okay. Almost there. Come on. There we go. Power plant's done.
Take it easy, Commander. I'm not the target.
Temperature critical.
There we go. Right. That one. Who are you? Are you a target? You are a target. Hello, pleased to meet you.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
And getting there, turning on me now. Rail guns too. Oh, they got plasma. Well, I think I got the upper hand here. And again. Oh, missed with the railguns that time. Come here. we go. Power plant's done. We're almost finished. And that's that. Right. Alexander Saunders, Hudson. Yeah, but I don't want the Hudson trackers. I need a particular faction for these missions. Burst or pulse lasers? B, it's going to depend partly on how well you use them, what you're comfortable with. Overall, burst lasers will do more damage than pulse. Pulse will use less energy, so they will be able to fire for longer. But I would say to begin with, you probably want to look at burst if you can, as you will get more damage out of them. Okay, let's clear this one out. Yeah, beam laser will actually do more damage than both of them, but that depends on you staying on target with the beam laser. Both burst and pulse have the advantage that because they're just a very quick shot, they're more likely to hit. Right, here we go. Pop the shields out. Shields are down, but they are chaffing. Make sure we target their power plant. That's good. Yeah, I would definitely say burst, because as you can see here, I can't always shoot. So when you have a target, the burst will do more damage in that time, and you can then recharge when you don't have a shot. That's the power plant, and that's them. Right, where are you, PSPF Purple Family? I need to... Aha! Wing of 3, excellent. Right, so... Not sure who they're flying with. So we'll just go and... We'll start off by identifying all 3 targets. Cobra's Mark 3 by the looks of it. Then I want to build the shields back up a bit. And now it's time to send in the fighter and start shooting. Come here, Bonnyman, this will be quick.
Multiple hull impacts detected.
I think my fighter just rammed me. Oh, I bounced off of a rock. They're not getting through the shields too quick, so that's not a concern. Let's finish this one then. Right, we do need another shield cell. Right. Let's get another fighter out. Give them something to shoot other than me.
Telepresence for fighter control.
Don't want to do that, mate. This was a ring of 3 and I've got 4 ships on me. Which means someone else is joining in. Not sure who the addition to the party is, but we will find out. Got them a bit with the railguns. Shields are still okay. Right. So you. Yeah, I've scanned you. Oh. You're a novice. Bye bye. Okay. Looks like another.
Take it easy, Commander. I'm not the target here.
Target destroyed.
Excellent. Yeah, it looks like another Cobra from the faction I'm hunting just jumped into the fight, which didn't do them any favours because they were a novice. Okay, so we will carry on. We've got, let's see, we've got a load of massacre missions stacked up. That's the deserters. So we're hoping to make some good money from these. Some of these missions will stack, some of them won't. So you have 2 pulse lasers, a burst laser, a beam laser and 4 multi-cannons on the Anaconda. How's that working for you? How are you finding it?
Detected.
Who are you? You are a target. More pips to shields, keep your shields up. And open fire. Yeah. So on this one, for example, I've got 3 large pulse turreted, because the Anaconda can be a bit ungainly at times. So there are advantages. The beam laser is gimbaled and is huge. And then I've got 4 railguns. Yeah, multi-cannons are good, particularly when the shields are down. General rule of thumb, as you probably already know, is lasers are better against shields, multi-cannons are better against hulls. But with engineering, that's, you know, not always strictly true. Okay, they're a wing of 2, but let's get some more shields back in.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Get them scanned. They're a wing of 2, so who's your wingman? Probably the courier. Yeah, courier is in a wing of 2. Right, send the fighter
Roger,
in.
Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Let's start. Okay, they're chaffing. So the turrets are useless at the moment. So we just get closer. And then we can open up when the chaff clears. That's done quite nicely there. Now almost done with the courier. There we go. Now we can focus on the
Take
clipper.
target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
There we go. So probably doesn't have shield cells. Yeah. 2 salvos from the railguns and the shields were gone. And that's his power plant. And that's the rest. So we have an ASP scout. Yeah, multi-cannons are the most efficient weapons out there pretty much from terms of power. So there's a lot to be said for having multis alongside things like rail guns and plasma accelerators, because it helps to keep some of your power for the use of the big weapons, because they're generally power hungry. Alright, well that was a pleasant little fight. But none of that lot are actually wanted. Federal dropship. Very, very often a pirate. In a reso, is your federal dropship. Surprisingly, the federal gunship can actually be a miner. Not always. Unfortunately, they're the wrong faction, so they're not shown as a mission target. So I'm not particularly keen on engaging them. I would rather find targets I'm actually here for. Not you. Federal assault ship. You might be a target. No. Wrong faction. Okay. 2 Vipers. They're going to be something. They're not the right faction either. Right. Let's scan these two. Let's see what they're actually worth. Oh no, they're clean. Why not? Send in the fighter.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Get their attention. Oh, I think I sent my fighter onto the wrong target. So we need to get out of here. So stow the weapons, leave the fighter behind. Do I actually have a bounty? Yes, I do. We need to get that paid off. That's annoying, but it happens. Key thing is, get out of the zone. So, this system is a low security system. So if I can get... If I try getting there and I get in okay, I'm fine. Oh, that's fine. Lurk away. Oh, no problem at all with people lurking. Right, so we got a situation. I've gone and made a mistake and got myself into trouble with the law. I want to find an interstellar factor quickly. They are found in low security systems. This is a low security system, but I am wanted here, so it's not the best bet. Problem there is I don't know if there's any large pads, so look in here. Ideally I want a low security system that I've been to, or that has a high population. High population meaning that there's more chance that there's large pads. Well, we've never been there, but we'll take a chance on them. Okay. So. Oops. But it happens.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll just get this cleared off, hopefully.
4, 3, 2.
And we can get back to shooting things. Right, so this system, I think it's unexplored for me. So we start off with a discovery scan. That populates the system map and shows me that there is a large station. It is unfortunately a little way away, but their interstellar factors are open for business, although their black market is not. So, we go pay our fine. Hopefully. So the mistake I made, I set my fighter out to start on the ship. I had the wrong ship selected at the time. I generally do that because it pulls the ship away from looking at me and means that the target is not ideally placed to return fire straight away. Alas, if you pick the wrong target and they're clean, you get a fine and then you get a bounty. Intercessor Myers, reward available. Okay, that's for the deserter I took out. Right. Won't take too long to get here. And hopefully we can clear that bounty, because if I can't, it's going to make things awkward. Fortunately, most of these are wing missions. So I have 6 days to do those. But there's still a lot to do, so... Okay, so just scan ships as we're flying past. See if we can't get any data from them. Also, while we're traveling, may as well plot the route so that we are ready to jump back out. About halfway there. Another ship. Okay, scan that. I'm not here to shoot pirates in this system. I'll reserve that for the system where the target faction is. And we're getting close enough to slow down. Time to start slowing down a bit. A wing of 3. That means there's more there, which means more chances for data. Oh, we got one. It's worthwhile doing this, even though the data itself may not be particularly valuable, maybe of a low rating, or not something you're specifically looking for. But you can go to a material trader and change it to other more valuable forms of data. So if you find yourself flying for a period of time, just keep hitting next ship and seeing if there's anything you can pick up. Okay, so let's get the orbital targeted again. See if we can't line up for the best possible entry. That's pretty decent. So hopefully the factor here will be able to sort out my little legal difficulty. Otherwise I'm going to be going back in there and I'm going to have bounty hunters after me, which is just going to be an annoyance. Potentially a fatal one if I get too many ships on me at once.
Request approved. Proceed to landing pad 3-2.
Right. Just watching the speed. Whoops, I've overshot. So that's annoying. Seems to be stuck on the toaster rack. There we go. Oops. It happens.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
There we go, there's my pad.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Right, see if we can sort out.
Contact. Engine
As well restock. Contacts. Legal facilities. Fines and bounty. Don't want to redeem the bounty bunches here because I take a 25% loss doing it for a factor. The key thing is to clear the bounty. Okay, my game seems to have frozen for a moment there. So let's just jump back into the galaxy map while that decides whatever it's going to do. That looks promising. It's not saying I'm wanted there. And it's not saying I'm wanted by the station. So cool. However, for some reason the game has just frozen at this screen. I'm clicking and I'm not getting anywhere. Okay, that's all working. Oh yeah, that's bugged, so we're just going to have to drop out to main menu and then drop back in. Not entirely sure why it decided to do that, but it did. There we go. There's our route plotted. Let's get back into it then. Okay. So, back to the system.
follow the green on your way out.
Now we sorted out that mistake on my part. And shooting more pirates. Here we go. Still mass locked. And we can jump.
Shift drive charging.
Continue the hunt for the Purple Family's pirates.
You are clear to resume overflight.
3, 2, 1. Mission objective detected.
Okay. Is it actually showing me anything? Someone just buzzed me. Hey, I'm about to get interdicted. Not that being interdicted is a problem. No problem if the pirates want to come to me. But Grimwood. Grimwood is one of the ones that I am specifically looking for. And just happens to be heading towards the Hazres anyway. Cool. Alright, let's get close enough and then we can interdict. Okay. So we'll have to catch up with them. Probably not going to do that straight away. I'm going to have to wait for them to slow down. They've got a head start. Yeah, they're still pulling their weight. Okay, starting to get closer now. Looks like a wing of 2 vultures. Right, let's go for it. Hopefully it doesn't fly me into a planet. They are dangerous, so they may have some engineering. Looking good, but their mate's going to be on me quick. Right. Let's get after them. And then it's like they've decided to fight. Fair enough. There's their mates. So the vulture's a lot more manoeuvrable than me, so I'm just going to back up, scan them. Priority is Grimwood. Okay, that's good. My shields aren't really going down, there's R. See if we can got him with one of the rail guns. Almost done. Yeah. Okay. You shot me, so I'm going to shoot you back. Come here. Running away from me, which is very wise. And done.
Target destroyed.
Ooh. Hmm. one or two of the materials are useful. There we go. Okay, do I have to have my hard points deployed to fire off the collector?
Programming limpet drone.
Interesting, not sure what that was doing that for.
Deployed.
Right. We shall forward thrust, head towards. This should be a message telling me that, yeah. See if we can't pick up the materials. And then onto the Hazres and the rest of the pirates. Right. Not much there that I still need, but the bit there is we'll get. So let's just see. Yeah, those are updated. Don't think I've... Does that count any deserters? No. Right. Materials, crystal shards. They're behind me. Okay. Fly over here, hopefully get there before it expires. Azrez is nice and close. Yeah, collector's on its way, so okay. None of the rest of that apart from the crystal shards I need. Oh, there is something I could use. More than one crystal shards, maybe. Yeah, one little collector. Cool. That should be it. Okay, no valid collection targets.
Retracted. Frameshift drive.
Get back into the fight then.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think I'm just going to go with the Hazres right now, rather than worrying about any other sources. The pirates. There we go. Okay. Of interest is that low temp diamond hotspot. Nice. Another hotspot. I'm not mining today, so need the res sites because the hotspots are not really a great source of pirates where the res sites are. Alright, let's just... Yeah, pips are right. Ready for a bit of shield tanking. There's the gas giant as we go by. Okay, almost there. Just getting ready to drop. And drop. Right, so get the fighter out.
Prepping fighter bay.
Deploy my hard
Stand by.
points. Typhoon. Are you
All
or are
systems
you
go.
not a
Awaiting
pirate?
orders.
You are not. Challenger. Very unlikely to be a mining ship. Might, though, be a bounty hunter. Okay. So, wrong faction. Russ Brack, you just sent me a message saying that basically you're a pirate. You are the right faction. Send in the fighter.
Paint the target, Commander. I'm moving for attack.
Railguns rip most of the shields apart. No one's coming to their defense. People boosting all around me, but... And that's another pirate. Right. You, if your name's shown, it means you talk to me. If you talk to me, it probably means you said something threatening, because you're a pirate. So you're next. Who are you? Yep.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Just chaffing. So, railgun time. Chaff is cleared. And done. Right.
Patrolling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
We're a bit far away, but let's see who you are. You were next on the list. Oh, there's something going on down there. Let's get closer quickly. So, pirates, but not the right faction there. Not the right faction there. We're looking for purple family. You are who I'm looking for. Power plant's dialed in. Trying to ram a shield tanking Anaconda and a Cobra is not a good idea. So, see if we can get in with the railguns. Nope, missed it. Cobra's too slender for me.
Target their subsystems, Commander.
No running away. There we go. It's another one. Right, the federal agents will not be wanted or pirates. They don't belong to any system faction, so they're not on my list. This one is, so I need to get close enough to scan.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Okay. As you can see, if they're not dangerous or above, they don't last long. I'll get a bit closer before I hit him with the beam. There we go. that's them.
Sky is
So,
clear. No more
you.
targets.
Are you a target? May as well scan you. Yeah. Same as
Roger
before,
that.
send in the
Moving into
fighter.
attack.
Looks like they chat, so railguns.
Target shields offline.
Yeah.
Scan detected. Target
So I've got 2 medium
Got 'em.
and
I'm not picking up any more threats on my
2
scanner.
small railguns. Because of where they're placed, they fire in a sort of a 1-2 pattern. Quite fun. You are not who I'm interested in. What about you? Come on, who are you? Are you Purple Family? No, you're a federal agent. Okay, so everyone else that's actually in my contacts is not anyone I'm looking for. So, if they want to shoot each other, I'm not interested. Let's head to another part of the Hazres and see if there's anyone here I am interested in shooting. Okay. Aha, we have some fire going on. Looks like people are shooting each other. So, let's find out who's shooting who. A wing of 2, excellent. Right, and they are shooting. I'm about to take out that one. So, let's get started.
target shields offline.
Not sure if I'll be able to save the one they were shooting, but trying to bribe me. Okay, so
Mission critical message. Scan detected.
Coleman has just buzzed me and let me know that they are a pirate by the nature of their message. Not sure where the other pirate ended up. Right, wrong faction, not the Purple Family. So I'm not going to shoot them straight away. Yeah.
Detected.
Asp Scouts. Probably just the Andy Higgins. Who are you? You're probably the wingman from the last one. Well,
Roger that. Moving into attack.
you should have ran. Shouldn't be sticking around. There we go. No, that one disappeared. Okay, so the only ones currently on my scanner are not Purple Family. Bit of shooting going on over there. Let's check out what this message is. That's one of my massacre missions is completed. Warlord Censure. Now they're behind me. Let's see who's shooting each other over here. Then we'll head back that way in a bit. Probably not going to get there in time.
Target shields
No,
offline.
he's done.
Target destroyed.
Federal assault ship. Deadly. Wrong one.
Target shields online. Scan detected.
But, you know, partly done already. So why not?
Paint the target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
Shields are gone. Now you. Are you law-abiding? Hello, Rossicus46. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're not law-abiding. Oh well. Bye-bye.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
He's trying to go toe-to-toe with an anaconda. And done with. Right. Back clipper. So let's see who this is. You are Purple Family. You are a target. Excellent. So yeah, if folks are liking what they're seeing on the stream, please consider hitting the follow button if you're liking it enough. That will give you notifications when I go live in the future, and support is always appreciated. Okay, so yes, multi-cannons are better against hull than a laser, but I've got railguns, and these are engineered. So if I was switching between lasers and multi-cannons, that would make more sense. Thank you very much for the follow, Rossicus. What I'm actually doing is I'm switching between lasers and railguns, basically. And lasers, you know, if they're charged enough, are still reasonable against hull. But yeah, as a general rule of thumb, particularly if you're talking unengineered weapons, a really good weapons loadout, if you can do it, is lasers and multi-cannons, and you switch between the two once you get their shields down. Go on then. If you really want to ram me, go for it.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
The beam laser I've got is engineered to be efficient, and it's a thermal vent, which means as long as I hit, it reduces my heat. The rail guns, which I enjoy using,
Calling for enemy.
generate
We're in the clear.
a bit of heat. So having the big beam laser is a good counterpoint to the rail guns, because it allows me to get more shots off, so I can bring the heat down quicker. Excellent, another target. The burst lasers are just efficient, turreted, so they make their own contribution to the fight. They're not necessarily great, but
Okay, Commander. Concentrate
they don't
fire
use
on
ammo,
every target.
and being efficient, they don't use a lot of power draw, don't generate a lot of heat, so I find them to be a good turreted weapon. And being burst lasers, they can do reasonable damage. Okay, well, hi. I think we are clear here, so we will just move on. So yeah, so in terms of weapons, I've got 3 large burst laser turrets, 2 medium and 2 small rail guns, because even a small rail gun is a useful weapon, and the huge beam laser. Who are you? Excellent, a wing of 3. Now let's Be sensible about this. We want to identify our targets and scan them all. Are you part of the wing? Oh wow, Federal dropship and 2 Pythons? That's an unusual wing makeup. Right, so saving grace being they're not high ranked.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
So you watch, the railguns make a mess of things.
Shields offline. Diverting power to system. Fighter link is down, Commander. Looks like we lost.
Okay. You just bear with me a sec. Yes, Mambas are still in the game.
Fighter.
There he is.
Fighter is ready. Give the order, Commander.
Or at least they were last time I checked. Not everything is always at a station, even if it shows on Inara or EDDB as being there. However, if you went to a number, what you might want to try and do, I think a shield cell. And take a bit of heat damage. What you might want to try and do is focus on large population high tech if you're looking for the Mamba, but do check that they're supposed to have it. Okay. Need to back up and let this guy try and go toe to toe with me. There we go. Okay. Need to get closer as he's chaffing. Need to get some hits in with the railguns. Right. I've done a reasonable job of trying to get through my shields. That would be very unlucky. That sorry, just making sure I get this guy. Yeah, if you spent hours, that would be unusual. Are you elite rank at all? Do you have access to Shimra to Desra? Because if you do, that's always a good place to go. But unfortunately, you need to have at least 1 elite rank. Just going all right. Okay. I would. It might well be worth posting on the forums, the FDev forums, and see if anyone's also noticed this. You may just have been very unlucky, which I suspect would be the case. But if you were going for stations that were supposed to have the Mamba at least some of the time, and none of them did, and you spent a while doing it, that's unusual. I haven't got a Mamba, and I've not really been looking at ships recently, so I'm afraid I haven't, seen shipyards that may have just had it in. Alright, let's get this guy done. Start backing up. There we go. Okay. So how are we doing for shield cells? Yeah, we're fine. Right. So yeah, sorry, just in case you couldn't hear me over all the noise, it would be unusual to have spent a goodly period of time going through to stations that show Mambas on EDDB and not finding it, so it might well be worth posting on the forums. I'm not aware of any problems with Mambas. They are, as far as I'm aware, in the game, and you should be able to buy them. I'm just thinking, if you look at EDDB or Inara, it could be good to look at both, just to see if they agree on a particular station that's supposed to be selling Mambas. Hyphen, that's behind me. Federal. Oh, we got something here, but that'll be a mining ship. The wing of 3, probably not in the ring. Perfect. We got a pirate eyeing them up. Let's take the pirate out.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Thank you, Redux. Follows greatly appreciated. There's the shields. I'll make sure I'm getting their power plant. And back up. Okay, they're chaffing. So back up some more. Right. The only problem with the thermal vent is when the beam laser misses, it can actually make your heat worse. So I need to be careful of missing with the beam laser. Oh well. Right.
No more targets.
Good deed for the day. We've saved the miner. Right. Now I did see some other people shooting each other. Can't see them now, which means the fight might be over. Yeah, that's just a miner. No other laser fire. So let's head back towards the rest site itself and continue our hunt for pirates of the Purple Family. So how many of these are wing? Credited 7. Haven't got the deserters yet. Some of the missions are from the same faction, so I have to clear one from the faction before it will start crediting kills against the next. But I did manage to get most of the missions from different factions. So they will count a single kill against multiples. You look like you're about to scam me. Indeed. Hello.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Right. Got a few other ships buzzing round. But they're not joining in the fight against me, so right. 2 Diamondback scouts.
Patrolling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
That's another one of the missions cleared.
Scan detected.
There's a fight started. You are excellent. Right, so let's pop a shield cell while we find the other 2. Okay, that's 2 of them. They're all shooting you, which means you're not one of them. Oh, but you are a target. Okay, I want to vulture kill that one then.
Destroyed.
Cool. So, does that mean that you're also a pirate? Right, that clipper is the 3rd of that wing, I think. But there's 2 clippers out there, so is it the right one? Right, so a lot going on right now. Are you? Yeah, you're the one I'm looking for. No, you're not. Okay. I don't know who the 3rd member of their wing is. Not them.
Scan detected.
Okay, let's focus on the target that I've got. The 3rd one will reveal themselves soon enough.
Scan detected.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target. I'm taking hull damage, Commander. We're down to 50% hull, Commander. Hull is critical.
We're about
I
to
can't
lose
take
the
any more
fighter.
hits, Commander. Fighter link is down, Commander. Looks like we lost it.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Okay. Let's back up. You, who are you? Dexter Kane.
Shields offline.
So, should be done. And the next one.
Target shields offline.
And can I get the rails on? Yay. Right, let's get another fighter out.
Target destroyed.
Prepping fighter base.
Good.
Stand by.
Okay, so if you are in trouble, I might just join in and pick up the bounty, but you're not the faction I'm actually looking for.
Fighter assembly complete.
Who are you? Again, not the faction I'm actually looking for. Right, need to get in quick.
Frame shift charge detected.
A bit of a vulture kill, but there we go. It's all NPCs here, so I'm not taking that away from a player. Okay, so you, don't know who you work for. You're a target. Okay. So, let's get started then. Right, those 2 other pirates are shooting each other, so I may just blow them both up. Right.
Looks like we got
You're
him.
going to go
I'm not picking up
first.
any more threats on my scanner.
Scan detected. Target destroyed.
Red jacket. Take you out as well.
Scan detected. Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Power plant's done.
Temperature critical.
You are
Scan detected.
blowing up. That's what you are. Excellent. Okay, let's get these scanned.
Scan detected.
Adders. Why do pirates fly in adders? Novices as well. Someone's shooting me, so we'll just get these scanned. Red jacket wasn't dead yet. Okay, my mistake. Which I have corrected. Okay. So. Probably boost the shields a bit.
Warning. Temperature critical.
We'll take the assault ship first. There's another assault ship. Who are you? We'll take you first. Still chaffing.
Target shields offline.
Power plants. Okay. They're done. Right, there was that wing of three. So I think maybe over this way. That's the plucky little adder pirate. Right, let's find that wing we wanted. Shadow dealer. Hello. Checking the time, 4 o'clock, doing well. Okay, bit of a fight going on.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
They're not lasting long. Okay, there's checking, yeah.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Okay. The Python. Who are you? Possibly in a fight. You're clean. Oh. Right. What do we got here? Brittany Kate. to get closer.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
That didn't work so well. Looks like they're coming to me.
Scan detected.
And done. Right. Mr. Bob. You are a target. Now, was that your wing, Matt? No, but they are still a target, so that's Mr. Bob. Does that mean that you're the wingman? It's a wing of 2.
Scan detected.
Yes, it does. Right. We take you first.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target. I'm under heavy fire,
Okay.
Commander. Hull integrity depleted. I'm at 50%. Fighter is gone.
So part of the
Commander.
job of the fighter is to keep other people busy so they're not shooting me.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Which is a bit of a shame for poor Buford. But it certainly helps to keep me alive. Just come around. Bullish. Yeah, I did complete. And done. There's a federal gunship. So let's get another fighter out.
Understood. Booting up telepresence for fighter control.
Right, scan you.
Fighter deployed.
There we
Here
go.
if you need me.
Federal railguns. Get them distracted. He's deploying a fighter.
I need support.
I think we'll
Any
focus on
damage.
him.
We're down to 50% hull, Commander. Fighter link is down, Commander. Looks like we
Wow.
lost it.
Fighter assembly initiated. Fighter assembly complete.
Oh well, we lost another fighter very quickly. But we have plenty to go around.
Fighter. SLS is online. Standing by.
Hey. Who are you? That's our crazy adder pirate. Get their attention. They're chaffing. Okay. Start backing up a bit. If he wants to stay in front of my main guns, then he's welcome to.
Scan detected. Warning. Temperature critical.
Okay. Let's get a bit closer.
Fighter assembly complete.
There we go. Right, so let's see how we're doing on these missions. We've got at least another 30 to go by the looks of it. Black Hawk, who are you? Not Purple Family. Also not purple family. 2 eagles or... Okay. Ben Cross. Part of a wing of 3 who are not even wanted. Federal assault, sure. Must be a few. Okay. Not the right faction. Third Alliance. Hello. Wing of 3 with a third Alliance.
Scan detected.
We best find the others. And they're vultures, so we need some more shields back.
Warning. Temperature critical. Scan detected.
Right. This is going to be interesting.
Scan
So,
detected. Scan
right now, we want... Okay, cool, a fight has started. So now we jump in.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
We're doing alright. Missed that time. Okay, they're chaffing. Okay, oh, my railguns are out of ammo, gonna have to reload.
I'm
Right,
taking hull damage, Commander.
incoming mission critical message. Scan detected.
that's another one done.
Under attack. Scan detected.
Let's just right, and the last one is there. Oh,
Looks like we got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner.
right. Let us reload the railguns. This is one reason why I don't necessarily want to have lots of guns that require ammunition. With the mix of lasers that I've got, if my railguns run out of ammo, I can still credibly fight.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Hey,
Weapons rearmed.
nice. Very nice. 2 federal gunships, you say? See who they work for. In terms of transactions, still plenty more work needed. I'm going backwards, aren't I? Wrong one. VoDs. Who do you work for?
Scan detected.
Okay, everyone's shooting everyone in here at the minute. Excellent, a target. So,
Scan detected.
Roger, Commander. Focusing my attack on your target.
Under attack. Scan detected.
That will hurt them. And that's them done. Right, the Python. So one of the engineering things I've got on this ship is a fast scan for the kill warrant scanner. I did at one point have the long range, which was quite fun to be honest. But in terms of the possible engineering modifications to the kill warrant scanner, I would very much recommend the fast scan over a longer range. I've found it's been much more useful. Right, so let's see if we can get him to face away from me. Have Buford shoot him. And then give him the bad news. So he's deployed a fighter, but he's master, so
I'm taking hull damage, Commander.
they're focusing on Buford, not on me. Which tactically,
60%. Serious hull damage here, Commander. Need to evade fire.
and that's it. Take the ship out, takes the fighter out.
Incoming mission critical message.
A vulture. A vulture is not going to be a mining ship. While we get over there. Yep, still a few of these. Maybe another 20 or so to clear the majority. Okay, so they're truckers. Do not, as a oh, an anaconda. Hello. Where are you? You're coming straight for me. Means you're almost certainly a pirate. Yay.
Scan detected.
Okay.
Paint the target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
Chaffing. So we'll hit them with the rail guns. Beam laser to lower the heat.
Shields are down. I need covering fire. Fighter link is down, Commander. Looks like we lost it.
Okay. Well, I've definitely got the advantage in this fight, so we'll just keep pressing that for the moment. Looks like other people are shooting them as well. And they're done. Get another fighter out.
Prepping fighter bay. Stand by.
Yeah, looks like the truckers jumped in. Definitely one thing you want to make sure that you don't do if you come into a Hazres like this is be carrying any cargo. And don't be tempted to scoop anything up unless you're planning on leaving. Okay, well you're not a priority target, but you are wanted and you're about to go pop. So I may as well just join in and get your bounty. Okay. Those vultures are carrying large plasmas. Bad times.
Fighter assembly complete.
Right, messing with a wing of 3 vultures that aren't my target group isn't something I want to do. I can do it, but the waste of shield cells. Cool. Right. So Josco's truckers. Yeah. Let's head away from here. Looks like the local purple family have been annihilated. An Alliance Challenger. Oh, that's behind. Who do you work for? Wing of 2 from Purple Family. So we'll have them. We're in a fight already. So we want to be fairly quick about this. Not sure who their wingman is going to be. So we're going to find out the hard way. Because there's so many people shooting each other here.
Commander, I'm moving in for attack.
Chaffing. Okay.
Patrolling for enemy. I
That
think
was
we're
a
in the
wing
clear,
of
Commander.
2. No idea who the other one was. Not the one I'm after. Not the one I'm after. Don't know who you are. Oh, you're shooting someone. Alright, we want to get in there and get this before they're dead. Nice. They're chaffing now. Oh, just clipped in with one of them. And railguns at a distance.
We're all clear. No more threats in this sector.
Try. You are. Who are you? You are a target. Purple Family are by far the majority of the pirates in this system. Although obviously there are others, as you see. That's because they're the Anarchy faction.
Paint the target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
Which is part of the reason why I accepted so many missions against them. I knew there were red zones here, I knew that they were the main Anarchy faction, therefore they would have the most pirates. Seems to be focusing on the fighter, not me. It's very much a mistake. Right. Okay. Lots of Hutton truckers who are up to no good. Well, I like the Hutton truckers, so fair enough. Ooh, fighting over there. Let's go have a look. We're travelling, so change the pips a bit. Oh, right, we want to get this one quick. Before they get blown to pieces. Although they seem to be doing all right. Okay. I think they will get their shields back. There's a clipper out there. I wonder. No, couldn't boop him. Yep, there is a clipper and a drop ship or some such. Right, so who are you?
Detected.
You are also Purple Family and a target.
Hang the target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
I took out the shields in no time. Oh, Master, that's why. Yeah. Come here. Boop. And you are you of any interest? Yes, you are. Yay.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
So that was almost ideal position. I was behind them. That's almost picture perfect. They've not even really got a shot off at me and they're already about done. And yay. Okay. We got some ships over this way. In terms of these missions, we're getting there. We are getting there. Anaconda, always a pleasure. Perfect. And the Master as well. AKA not going to last long. So we're just going to wait for them to finish their scan, lose interest in me, start to turn away. Anytime now. Come on, Demo. Go pick on someone else. That's right. And now I am pretty much behind them. So one of the things on these railguns is they're engineered with cascade feedback, which interrupts the use of shield cell.
Shields are down. I need covering fire.
It's been chaffing, so I haven't been able to use the beam laser as much as I would like. I have to say, he's done better than I thought it was going to be from the Master rank. And
Sky is clear.
bang.
No more targets.
Right. Jeff Shepherd. You are being scanned at least. Not of interest right now. Get in there with those though. Get in there. Okay, the vultures. Who are you? Shooting over there. Wrong one. And those two look like they're with each other, so the other one will also be not a wing 01. Someone's getting... That looks like a clipper at a distance. It is. Okay, not the one I want. They're shooting truckers. So not maybe a fight I want. What about this? Part of the wing with the clipper. Which means you're probably a trucker. Oh, you'll get another one. Okay, so certain amount of people there I'm not actually interested in. What about you? Another one I'm not interested in. The eagle. Are you protecting that miner? Looks like it. Okay, someone was shooting someone over here. That's a clipper. As yet unidentified. So well, excellent. Purple family. So we scan them. We have the power plant dialed in. We're ready to go. So we're going to wait for them to turn away, or we're going to use the fighter to pull them away. They're turning away. Fantastic.
Roger that. Moving into attack.
Shields down in 2 salvos. Done. That was pretty decent. Right, my vulture. So anti-Warham is scanning me, but who's this? Not one that I'm after. Diamondback Scout you're flying, is it? You're scanning me, you're a pirate. You're a pirate, the odds are your purple family in this system. There you go. So Scout being a smaller ship, he's harder to get with the railguns. When they've got their shields up, it's easy to hit the shields because it's a spherical blob around them. Once they're actually those shields, it can be quite tricky to actually hit them at a distance with the railguns. Bearing in mind I'm using HOTAS. Which I do prefer, but there are certain advantages to mouse and keyboard as well, which is why the PvPers tend to like it. Someone's got a hatch breaker limping out there somewhere. Type 6 transporter. Devon the Blaster Lund. Some data for me. That was nice. Alright, people shooting each other here. Well, that's a vulture kill. Back up a bit. Right.
Looks like we got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner.
Okay. Whoa. Where did that plasma shot come from? I think someone was shooting the guy I was targeting and they caught me in a plasma shot. Very rude. You, explorer, you're scanning me. That's highly suspicious. Wing of 3, but the wrong faction. Probably these adders are the wingmen. Novice adder, yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to take them. But having them out there can be useful because they can end up shooting at other pirates. As there's no system security to in this Azraz, it can be useful if someone is helping you shoot things. Alright, let's go head down here, see what's happening. And we have someone. So we're just going to wait, get past that rock. And we're going to come round to look at them.
Scan detected. Flight assist.
Who are you? Aha! Pleased to make your acquaintance. You are Purple Family. Purple Family, today at least, must die.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Okay. See if we can get in with the railguns. One of them hit. None of them hit. Harry Leonardo, we will be with you shortly.
Patrolling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
Couple of anacondas. Hello.
Scan detected.
Are you Purple Family? No. How dare you?
Scan detected.
How dare you be a nice juicy anaconda and not be one of the ones I want to shoot? Oh, both of them. That makes me sad. Well, these other faction. Okay. So 256. I've scanned you. Don't think I scanned you. I'm not turning down anaconda bounties if I don't have to. 442,000 credits. Yeah, okay. I don't care if you're not the right faction.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
Good shields. 4 salvos and they only just went down.
Scan detected. Temperature critical.
Temperature's back down. Go and get round the side. So we've knocked chunks off each other.
Temperature critical.
I think we'll have a shield cell with a heatsink. That was nice. Imperial Clipper. Right. As fun as that is, don't want to do too many of them because I'm here for a particular faction. Specifically, the Purple Family. So they are scanning me. Or are they? No, they're facing away from me.
Major target, Commander. I'm moving in for attack.
So, they're using explosive missiles, but I've got good resistance to explosives, so
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
as I said before, 2 of the railguns have cascade feedback, the other 2 are super penetrators, which means they do nasty things to modules. See how many shield cells I've got left. Still got a few. Ooh, other anacondas going down. Let's get on in this action then.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
No, it's not. This is a private group. Although I do play
Looks like
in
we got
open,
him. I'm not picking up any more
I
threats
don't
on my
stream in
scan.
open like quite a few of the streamers. Yeah, unfortunately, Nitec, the issue there is going to be stream snipers, and I'm not saying that in any way that you're a stream sniper. It's just that stream sniper are a reality. Your best bet is a lot of streams will have private groups. If you get to know the community, they'll invite you to the private group, and they will be happy to wing up with you. So, for example, I'm in Psyche's private group. Yeah, Nitec. Stream snipers are basically people who will jump in and blow up streamers. Now, that's a part of the game, fair enough, but it's also a perfectly valid response for me to say I'm not going to take that risk in open. But there are people who stream in open.
Weapons rearmed.
So,
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
the best thing to do then is basically just come into streams, be a nice person as you're being at the moment, which is perfectly fine, and talk to streamers. There are streamers who stream in open. There are some streamers who will sometimes stream in open, and if people get to know you, they'll let you know when they're planning on doing it. So you'll have the opportunity to meet up with streamers in open. But I'm afraid the default is it will tend to... It takes a little bit of effort to get to know people, I'm afraid. Yeah, and Redux raises a good point. In terms of stats and such like, Okay, that's potentially not a great response from the streamer because, you know, you've been perfectly polite here. A griefer is basically a stream sniper in this context. As I say, all I know about you is the fact you've come in here and you've been perfectly polite.
Rolling for enemy. I think we're in the
By the
clear
way, in
for
terms of statistics, there are no statistics that I'm aware of, could be wrong, around whether you're in open, solo, or what have you. Unless, of course, you are collecting statistics for yourself. Not the right faction. That's fair enough. You play how you want to play. And that's perfectly valid. Certainly when I was actively involved in power play, which is long before I was a streamer, I would only play in open because that was the way you did things back then. That was before power play was effectively open only. Yeah, and that's fair. You know, I know that people can. How do we put this? Carefully, I suppose. I know that people can get very annoyed if, say, they come back from a big exploration trip, they're in a exploration asp explorer, and they get blown up by someone. I understand that, but the game does give you the tools to protect yourself from that. So, you know, there's griefing and there's legitimate play. It's a tricky line sometimes. Good luck in your search. Who have we got here?
Target shields offline.
Yeah. Yeah, it does depend though, because one of the things or issues that you can run into is you get jumped by a wing. But yeah, if you're in an unshielded ship, you have to accept there are certain risks you are taking, and maybe you should consider carefully what mode you want to play in. I wouldn't say they deserve to. I would say that if they are playing in open and then expect people not to shoot them, that's unreasonable, because they have the option of solo or private group. So if you need that jump range, by all means fly shieldless if that's what you want to do. I personally wouldn't, because NPCs are a threat as well. But don't complain if you then play in open and someone shoots you. I do appreciate that it would make you feel very bad, but you know, it's not as if you shouldn't have been aware of the risk you were taking unless you were a brand new player. And if you're a brand new player, you probably don't have anything to lose that you should be so worried about. Anyway. Yeah, it is part of the game, indeed. Frontier give us the tools to allow us to play the way we want to play. You just got to make sure you use them.
We're all clear. No more threats in this sector.
Right. Are there any more purple found?
Scan detected.
Who are you? You are.
Scan detected. Under
Okay.
Scan detected.
See you around, Commander.
Patrolling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
Who are you? So, we continue our search for Purple Family Pirates. No, and no, oh, that's the wingman. Okay. Probably not miners in Vipers, but not the ones I'm looking for. Okay, we seem to be out of Purple Family around here, so we will head over this way. See what we can see. So how are we doing in terms of numbers? Ooh, 4 more, and I think most of the wing missions will complete. That'll be cool. Alright, is anyone shooting anyone over here? That's my fighter. You are someone I don't know. Scan you in case. Excellent. Is the Addy your wingman?
Scan detected.
Yes. And is this Addy your wingman? Brilliant.
Target shields offline.
Okay. There, those two are engaging my fighter while I finish this guy off. Oh, go on. Right. So, start on the second adder.
Target shields offline.
And now for this one.
Under attack.
Okay, chucking away. And the shields are down.
Flight assist. Flight assist.
Take it easy, Commander. I'm not the target here.
Okay. And goodbye. So, we're getting there. One more for that one. One more for that one. 11 more for that one. That's the deserters, which we haven't done any yet. So 11 more pirates, and we've done a load of massacre missions, which would be cool. So let's try and finish this up. We should be finished before 6. It should be good. Pleasant afternoon spent blowing ships up. Excellent. A target.
Scan detected.
Okay. As the shield's gone, thanks to the railguns.
Scan detected. Incoming mission critical message.
Controlling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
They're not a primary target, but... Okay, wait a sec. What about these other guys? Are they? Yes.
Target shields online. Target countdown dropped. Target shields offline.
Almost forgot to scan.
Target destroyed.
Sky is clear. No more targets.
Target shields online. Target shields.
No shields for you.
Target destroyed.
We're all clear. No more threats in this sector.
That's Scout. Who are you?
Scan detected.
Oh, you're scanning me? Perfect. As you turn away, I start shooting.
Target shields offline.
Oh,
Under attack.
okay, he's coming in. And done.
Controlling for enemy. I
Right.
think we're in the clear, Commander.
An Asp Explorer. May or may not be a problem. That close to rocks, probably a miner. Yeah. Okay, so this one looks to be in a sorry state. So he may just collect the bounty anyway. But who's this? I should take them all.
Scan detected. Under attack. Target destroyed.
Who are you? Is that the other one? That is the other one.
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
We're all
And
clear.
then
No more
you.
threats in this sector.
Just when you thought you were done.
Target shields online.
And done. Federal gunship. Are you Purple Family? Are you coming towards me? The Big Kablowski. Yes, from our target faction. Okay.
Scan detected.
So we've got plenty of Ragon ammo. We're just going to wait for him to lose interest and start turning away from me. Get behind them.
Scan detected.
Okay, so he's got a fighter out, probably trying to engage my fighter or even
Multiple
me.
hull impacts detected.
Yeah.
Fighter is gone, Commander.
Okay, they've taken my fighter out.
Fighter assembly initiated.
I've taken them out. So, let's get another fighter out. Great thing about the Anaconda,
Booting up
plenty of
telepresence for
space
fighter control.
for all sorts of kit.
Fighter is ready. Give the order, Commander.
An Imperial Clipper behind us. Unfortunately not the right faction. Who are you? Ah! Purple Family. Right. Set up. There we go. Got a solid hit.
Looks like we got him. I'm not picking up any more threats on my scanner.
Scan detected.
Okay. Snatcher. Not Purple Family. Vulture. Richard Little. You are a target. Hello, Richard. And you're already in a fight. Ideal. You chapped. That should be done. Right. Andy Redfern. Okay. You are a target. Hallelujah. So, turn off the speed. We want to pursue. Just also see where he's going. Anything interesting. Also a target. Right, so let's go with you first then.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
They've started chaffing. That cost you a lot of your hull.
Target destroyed.
Good. Right. So, Andy. You're next. Yeah. Okay. Come on.
Scan detected.
Patrolling for enemy. I think we're in the clear, Commander.
Right, so we got an Asp Explorer.
Scan detected.
Not sure who you are, but okay. So the trappers are sorting out their own differences. Well, I'm going to leave them to it. There's an eagle. What's the eagle doing?
Scan detected.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, so Snash is getting done in, is he? Well, the target of opportunity.
Scan detected. Under attack. Scan detected.
Okay, getting there. And oh, so
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
looks like it won't last long. Going for my fighter? Looks like it. And a quick boot to finish. Right, Curtis. Going to need to reload the railguns again.
Scan detected.
Let's do that now then.
Weapons rearmed. Scan detected.
Do this quick.
Weapons rearmed. Weapons rearmed.
Right, let's go get Curtis.
Temperature critical. Under attack.
Shields are down. Curtis is not having a good day. Come on. Yep. Okay. Power plant is down. Doesn't stop him fighting, but it makes things harder. Okay.
Sky is clear. No more targets.
So,
Scan detected.
one more potentially, and there's a wing of 3. After that, just the deserters, which we can't do here. So, we're almost done. Let us find ourselves a suitable ship to finish up on them. You are you. You're a target. Tracer, yeah, okay. Bye bye. So,
Temperature critical.
almost boot me.
Flight assist off.
Oh,
Flight assist.
didn't switch the flight assist back on quickly enough. Let's get closer.
Temperature critical. Under attack.
There's your shield's gone again. And around.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, so we stacked a load of missions. Apart from one which we won't be doing today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 missions. So 14. I've got 56, 56, 63, 63, 70, 80, 90, 90, 107, 107, call that 6, so that's 113, 113, call that 11, so 113, 124, 135, and another million in loose change, so 136. So over the course of about 3 hours actual fighting and an hour or so of prep getting the missions, that's 136 million I've made. Plus we've got what? Maybe another 9 million, so 145 million. So it's not Void Opal kind of money, but it is pretty good. Right.
Okay, Commander. Fighter en route back to Mothership.
So let's get to the ports and at the very least collect the bounties.
Fighters locked down.
Yes,
We're good to go, Commander.
Okay. We're not mass lock,
Shift drive.
so let's go hand the bounties in.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There's Gaston Port. So, gonna hand these bounties in, and then that will be it for this evening. If you've enjoyed the channel at all, please feel free to chuck a follow if you haven't already. That was always much appreciated. I'll let you know when I'm going live again. I stream Thursday evenings and Saturday and Sunday afternoons. And at the moment I'm streaming both Elite Dangerous and the Pathfinder Kingmaker RPG. And we're up to our third session next week on Pathfinder, so we're still really very much at the beginning. It's the station. But yes, by all means, if the stream interests you, please come back another time and see me again. But right now we're going to load up and possibly just, not sure, yeah, maybe do a quick raid.
Hotel Echo, please follow docking procedures, Commander, and enjoy your stay. Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 2 and 5.
There's also various social links, by the way, particularly the Twitter, in my panels, so you can always follow along to some of those, and that will also help you stay in touch with what I'm doing with the stream. Now I've just got to remember where the pad is. 25's over there. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
If you're unable to complete docking procedure within your time slot, you'll need to exit the bay and resubmit a docking request.
Okay, cool. So it's about 136 million in mission payouts. And we go here. So it'll work out at about 146 million on this session, of which only 10 million was in bounties.
Please proceed to dock on your assigned docking pad.
I lose 25%, but the amount of money is not that high. So we'll do that through the factor. Right, so folks, thank you very much for coming along and watching the stream. As I said, I'll be streaming again next Thursday night. Details of schedule are in the panels, as are socials. Feel free, if you haven't already, to follow the stream if you wish to get notifications of when I go live again. And what we're going to do is just throw a raid over to Nat's right, who is also streaming Elite Dangerous. And so hopefully I will see folks in the future. And so that's there. Okay, well, thank you very much, And as I said before, I do hope to see you again at sometime soon.